Good morning, students. Students, today let us revise the four types of reactions, that is combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double displacement reaction. So, welcome to the revision class on combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double displacement reaction. Students, in our everyday life, we see many examples of chemical reactions like rusting of iron nails, which is an oxidation reaction that we will study later, digestion of food, which is a decomposition reaction because food is broken down into simpler substances. So, many types of reactions take place in our day to day life. The different types of reactions are combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double displacement reaction. Redox reaction you will study later. So, combination reaction. Combination reaction is a reaction when two or more reactants combine together to form a new single product. The general form of a combination reaction is A plus B gives AB. The reactants A and B can be two elements, or they can be an element and a compound, or they can be two compounds combining together to form a single new compound. For example, calcium oxide or quicklime reacts vigorously with water to produce slaked lime or calcium hydroxide, releasing a large amount of heat. So, calcium oxide and water combine to form a single product, calcium hydroxide. Now, decomposition reaction. It is a reaction in which a single substance decomposes to give two or more substances. It is the opposite of combination reaction. The general form of a decomposition reaction is AB gives A plus B. That is, AB decomposes, breaks into substances A and B. Decomposition reaction can occur because of heat, electricity, or light energy. Decomposition of a substance due to the application of heat is called thermal decomposition. For example, ferrous sulfate crystal loses water when heated and the color of the crystal changes. It then decomposes to ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide. Decomposition of calcium carbonate to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide is another example of thermal decomposition. Decomposition of a substance due to the application of electricity is called electrolysis. For example, when an electric current is passed through acidified water, it decomposes to give hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Decomposition of a substance due to the action of light energy is called photolysis. For example, when white silver chloride is kept under the sun, it turns grey. This is due to the decomposition of silver chloride into silver and chloride by light. Now, let us see displacement reaction. When an element displaces another element from its compound, a displacement reaction takes place. The general form of a displacement reaction is written as A plus BC gives AC plus B. That is, A displaces B from the compound BC to form compound AC and element B. For example, when iron nail is dipped in copper sulfate solution, then iron nails become brownish in color and the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades away. In this reaction, the more active element iron displaces the less active element copper from copper sulfate solution. Another example is the reaction of zinc with copper sulfate. Here, the more active element zinc displaces the less active element copper from the compound copper sulfate to form zinc sulfate and copper. Now let us see double displacement reaction. A double displacement reaction is a reaction in which ions are exchanged between the reactants. The general form of a double displacement reaction is AB and CD, which undergo double displacement to form AD and CB. A classic example is sodium sulfate reacting with barium chloride to form barium sulfate and sodium chloride. In this reaction, ions are exchanged between the reactants. Barium sulfate formed in this reaction is a white substance which is insoluble in water. This insoluble substance formed is known as a precipitate.